Sweet. All right. So Sue, here we are in the studio, or whatever we're calling it. That's your fault.
What?
Yeah, now me mispronouncing words. Your fault.
Anonymous.
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 It's time for another radio play.
It is.
Right?
Yay! My favorite.
Old-timey radio theater continues, which is great. We've got a whole new cast this week. So
we do.
Right?
Everybody's new. Usually there's at least one person who's done it before.
Really?
And one of them has panicked yet.
But everybody keeps coming back, so I'm thinking we just have to do like a marathon of radio plays back to back and just keep swapping people out.
Love that.
So we're doing one from what 1953?
This is actually 1953.
Yeah, and it's odd because
written and directed by Anthony Ellis.
That it almost has a Twilight Zone kind of feel to it.
Yeah.
But I'm watching the Twilight Zone at home, and that didn't start till 1962. So this
interesting. Oh, maybe we've started something.
Oh my God.
See, I know things.
Maybe the guy who.
And he's written a couple more things for the Escape series of plays. Escape series of plays. And I think this one was also performed for Suspense as well, which had largely the same cast.
Oh, very cool.
Right.
Is Suspense another radio show?
It's like another series of plays. It's like suspense, and then it's like a thriller.
Adjectives are all the rage apparently for shows like.
I just love the idea of I don't know, a Saturday night and you turn on the radio and everyone would sit around the radio and listen, and it was like
Disney on Saturday night.
The Wonderful World of Disney. I remember that.
Or CBC, like Road Dab and Lee. I did that when I was a kid. And
I wasn't a kid, so I remember.
Wow.
I was a little older.
Oh please.
But still watched it. Still sat around. Nope. Love you didn't admit that right away.
I was just a little I was more I was more Anne of Green Gables. Megan Follows, who I've actually seen at many an event and I've been able to talk to. Cause I'm
really?
Oh my God. I had the box, she doesn't want to meet me because I had the VHS box set. I'd probably cry if I met her. It's seriously, it would be a moment of sorry, oh my God, I must be developing allergies right now.
And yes, we've done some red carpet stuff, and yes, we got to talk to Megan twice.
Yeah, she was in front of me at the CSAs, and Yannick and Chantel were beside me, and they were talking to her, and I was just like... And it's so stupid, because as an actor, it's I know she's just an actor, and that was just a part she played, but it was such an iconic role, and it was... I read the book, too, multiple times. So it wasn't just that. It's she brought to life a character that I already loved and everything. So it's not that I'd be and it's so great to finally meet you. Anyway, it's just crazy.
I told her she was my best friend growing up. She had no idea.
Who are you?
Who are you?
Security.
It's much the same. We had, I don't know, I can cut some of this. We had Jonathan Crombie as part of the Guinness World Record thing, too. And everyone, even the guests before and after, I think the one after, the woman from the MS Society at least, everybody was just kind of losing it.
Yeah,
they were
Gilbert.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, totally. And I mean, the thing is...
And he had, high energy. He was so excited to be there. And he's like, when I was 8, I wanted to break a Guinness World Record.
Oh!
And I'm so, that was my one thing is that he never knew. He passed away before we found out that we got it. So I was always that's the one thing that I would have loved for him to, because you get the certificate and frame it and stick it on the wall. I was oh man.
I was really sad when he passed away. I was really, obviously, given that I'm probably going to cry if I ever meet him. Really sad, but it was really, it was just, I don't like it when talented people.
I know, and lovely people. He was just a genuinely kind, exuberant individual.
My friend stalked him through the Eden Center.
See,
this was when Anne of Green Gables was first out, so it was a legit. She was 12. And she was.
It was a legit stalking.
It was legit stalking. She was 12, innocent, very innocent stalking, just and then he got a hot chocolate, and then I went into Kohl's and I bought a book so that he could sign it. And so she got his signature and everything like that, and I was so jealous. Anyway,
See, when my class came to Toronto on a grade 8 field trip, somebody in the Eden Center saw the twins from Degrassi, and that was the highlight of our trip. Don't even remember what else we did. I didn't even see them, I just heard about it.
But you remember that memory more than the trip. That's great.
We were parked outside, everybody was getting on the bus, and we just saw the twins! And we're what?
Toronto.
Have to take the bus
Like
because
the
there is no high school in
Well,
Creemore.
that, but also like the actual place. Like,
Oh, it's a place.
Yeah, it is a
It
place.
is a place.
They
I
have
just
the
know it's
world's
beer.
smallest.
Creemore Springs.
Yeah,
It is very
it's a
small.
place. They have the world's smallest jail.
Yep.
How many people?
Like
two.
two.
There's like
Really?
2 cells, yeah.
Wow.
And it's literally like there's a cot and
Yeah.
like room to stand at the end of the cot
Yeah.
before the bars.
Exactly, and it's
It
very
used to be
clean.
one, but they separated it.
Yeah.
It's actually bigger than
Timeshare.
most apartments in Toronto.
It's true.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah.
you could do even worse.
Yeah.
Alright, so break it down. Who is our cast for tonight?
Alright, we have, okay, it's a little confusing tonight, but we have Susan, played by the lovely Arwen Humphreys.
Oh, thank you.
We have Sue, completely different and yet the same and yet different, played by Perrie Voss. And we have everyone else. Fred, the husband, the very caring husband, and the intelligent, brilliant doctor, Peters, or whatever it was,
Dr. Peters.
played by Alden Adair. With Tim and I rounding out the background.
That's all I'm qualified for.
Alright.
Game.
Oh, I got my grandma glasses on.
Alright.
Just get them on, get version 6.
Yep.
Alright then.
I saw myself
Too
running.
confusing. I think you're good.
And let's plug them right now because tonight's wine is Powder State. You really need to sponsor us. Baco Noir.
Ooh, delicious. So noir.
So noir.
Smooth and
Baco.
fruity.
Bacco. Bacco and fruit noir.
So fruity.
This is so fruity. It's got so much fruit. Fruit
Like
now.
parts of the script.
Ooh, I fruited. Excuse me.
Alright.
Alright.
I'm excited.
Tired of the everyday grind? Ever dream of a life of romantic adventure? Want to get away from it all? You're not going to find that here. We offer you an escape! Escape! Eerie theme in the background where you are.
So, are we in it? Sounds like the beginning.
Escape, designed to free you from the four walls of today for a half hour of high adventure.
Not a bald mountain. Ominous in the background.
Right on Bald Mountain. You are standing
awesome.
in inky blackness, looking up a long flight of stairs, at the top of which lurks something unbelievably evil. Out of the moving shadows behind you, coming closer to you, is the shadowy figure of something that could only come from a nightmare.
The music was in my head.
Music out.
Listen now, as Escape brings you Anthony House's terrifying story. I saw myself running.
Music for an intro.
Intro is the music.
Yep.
Clink, clink.
Oh, right. Thank
Well, you threw the magazine section, sweetie.
No, but it's all right. Here.
Oh, well, if you're not through with it.
Oh, no. You have it.
Thanks. You want a women's page?
No thanks. Freddie,
Hmm?
I had the strangest dream last night.
Oh. Anybody we know?
Oh, don't be funny. If you stop reading for a minute, I'll tell you about it.
Okay.
I was scared.
Well, why didn't you wake me up?
Why? It wouldn't have done any good. It's a funny thing. It was a nightmare, I guess. You know, the kind where you see yourself running away from something or somebody.
This is too much beer.
I want to ask you, it's very important.
What, darling?
Do you notice sometimes in a dream everything is happening to you and then suddenly you find yourself standing there watching it, watching yourself, and you say to yourself, it's a dream and I don't have to be frightened because in a minute I'll wake up
Well, I guess so, something like that, yes, yes.
Well, last night, a lot of other nights, if we're going to be honest, a lot of days and nights, just nights, it's been different. It starts the same way, like any other dream, I suppose, but then I'm running away. Somebody I don't know is following me, and then there are 2 of us. Both me, running.
Is the coffee still hot?
Oh, Freddie!
So, honey, I don't know anything about dreams. If you ask me what I think it means, well, I don't know. Offhand, I'd say the last bottle of beer. Coffee? Bloop, 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 bloop. Thanks.
Freddie. Nothing.
Somber transition.
How do you explain a dream? You don't. Well timed.
Couldn't have been better.
How do you explain a dream? You don't. You can't. At first it frightens you, and then as the morning passes, it fades. And by lunchtime, forgotten. Fred and I went to bed early that night.
Music to dream by. Dreamy music.
Dreamy
Ominous. Slowly builds to an ominous climax.
Oh no.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
It's happening! It's happening right now!
Humana.
Really bad flashback.
Wow. We're just taking a break from the script right now. Be good, Dan.
Oh my god.
Sorry, everyone. This is clearly more important than reading the script.
12 years old at best.
The 50s were strange.
Shoot, I can't believe I said that. Okay. Like out loud, my outside voice said that.
It's a dream.
Okay. Hi. Okay, let's read this. I think of no, please, for love of God. Back here. I'm so embarrassed. Okay. I think I was a little surprised when it began again. I didn't realize I was asleep yet, but it was there. It's all over. Good night.
Nick just left.
Great.
You can do it.
Thank you for a lovely night.
I didn't even have a glass of wine. Like, what the hell is wine?
The empty glass does other wine.
The empty glass. I mean, I chugged it, but I didn't expect it to hit me. Get that tobacco noir, Peller. Jeez, Peller, you just got me all wasted. Okay, okay, I'm gonna do this now.
Yeah.
All right, I'm excited. I think I was a little surprised when it began again. I didn't realize I was asleep yet, but it was there. The same as the last time. A face, only a face. Not unkind, not anything. And it was so far away, and around it was a piece of cardboard with circles drawn onto it. The face in the center, and it went round and round.
Like a record baby.
You spin me. First, only a dot. Then it came closer, and the noise came with it, and everything was spinning so much it made me dizzy again, but I could always see it right side up. It was very close to me, and the face was somebody's I'd never seen before. It was a man, I think, maybe, and I knew and I knew that he didn't care, and I wanted to cry.
Do it again.
Then it was gone. I was alone in a big hall. And I thought I'd seen the place before, but I couldn't have done. Because I knew it was only a dream. Even then, I knew I was dreaming. Because I could see myself. There was a wide staircase going up into a dark place that was higher than any place I'd ever seen. I was at the foot of the stairs, looking up, and my face was frightened. I saw myself open my mouth to say something, to call upstairs into the dark.
Don't come down! Please don't! I don't want to see you. I'm afraid. Don't come down.
But I'd never heard myself before. I mean, not really. I'd always thought I'd said things in dreams. But not this way, semicolon. Not so that I really heard. And the voice wasn't my own. I found myself looking up to the staircase with her. And there were two of us, standing next to each other, touching. I could feel her hand. It was warm.
Oh, don't! You mustn't come down!
Who is it?
I don't know, Susan! I never know! But it's up there in the shadows.
It's too dark. I can't see anything. What does it look like?
Oh, listen.
One more time.
You can hear it. I'm afraid. It'll come down soon, and I'll try to run, but I won't be able to get away. It's always the same.
Oh, this is a dream. I'm having a dream. I can wake up now if I want to.
I'll be here alone then. You always leave me here alone.
Oh, that's silly. How can I leave you alone when you're me? It's only a dream. I can wake up now.
Oh, no. You've got to stay this time. Look up there. It'll be coming down in a minute. We have to run.
I won't run.
I always do. I have to.
No, I don't want to see it.
It'll kill you if you stay.
How do you know? You haven't even seen it.
It'll kill me, too. I'm afraid.
This is a dream. There's nothing to be afraid of.
It's coming down. Run. Run!
An accent. Hello.
Accentic.
Something. Hello.
We've been
Hello.
Okay.
And in the background, a slight echo. Feel for out.
Susan Narates.
Old Russian.
Narates. Mix of Hun. I don't know. Okay. We ran, both of us. And all this time, in all my dreams, that girl I'd seen hadn't been me at all. And then the great hall and staircase weren't there. We were in a lovely garden, and it was very quiet.
Out. Music out.
What?
What? Bird sings weirdly.
Except for one single bird. And it sang strangely and sadly.
It's saying, hello, my baby.
Hello, my darling.
Why do you dream?
What a silly question. Everybody dreams.
If you didn't dream, I wouldn't have to be here. I wouldn't be afraid all the time.
There's nothing to be afraid of. It's warm. It's so peaceful. Look at the roses. And the caterpillars.
I'm afraid of caterpillars.
I used to be. I'm not anymore.
I'm still afraid of them. I remember the first time you dreamed of them. You'd been frightened when one crawled on your hand. You were very small then. That's the first time I had to be afraid of them.
But that was a long time ago. I don't mind them now.
I do. I mind everything you think you've forgotten. Oh, look, there's one crawling on my shoe. Will you squash the caterpillar? I can't. I am afraid.
Well, all right. Oh, yeah.
Nicely done.
Where is this place?
It's an airplane.
I've never been on an airplane before.
I know. I'm afraid of them. I'll fall out, and it'll be such a long time for me to know that I'm going to die. I don't want to fall.
Hold on to me. You won't fall. It's only a dream, you see? Freddie's the pilot, and he can't fly. I know he can.
You keep saying that. What? It's only a dream. It doesn't matter to you. You can wake up. I can't. I have to stay. I have to live with this all the time.
Where are we?
I don't know.
Look! The plane! It's breaking up!
I don't want to break up. We're gonna fall. We're gonna fall now.
We'll be all right. We'll take a break. We've got our parachutes on. I know. You have to count to 3 or 10 and then pull the ring. I've seen them do it in the movies. We'll be all right. We'll take a break and then we'll jump.
No, I can't. I can't.
We've got to. Done. Floating sensation. I'd no idea. We were so high.
So high.
Further. No. I've got to count to 10 and pull the ring. 1, 2, 3.
More wine, anyone? More wine?
4, 5. I'll just have a quick sip of water. 6, 7, 8, 9. Woo! 10. I can't find it. I can't find it. It won't work. I'm going to die. I'm falling. I'm going to die.
Honey. Wake up. Susan, wake up. Wake up. You're dreaming, Susan.
Freddie! Oh, Freddie!
No. It's all right. You're okay now. It was a nightmare.
Please turn on the light.
No, I was early. I'm sorry.
There, see?
Premature light.
We have 2 lights on now.
I can see more.
What's the
Wait,
matter?
no.
What?
I was falling. I fell out of an airplane. I was going to die.
No, darling, it was a TV show we watched.
Freddie!
Listen, it's all right. I love you. You don't have to be afraid. You're here with me, all right? And everything's fine, and it's nearly 4 o'clock. Come on. Just climb in with me.
Oh, Freddie, I don't want to dream anymore. I'm afraid. It was like last night. And the other night. But worse.
Now, listen, Susan.
Freddie, look at me. Do I sound the same?
Honey.
Do I sound the same? There's 2 of us. When I go to sleep, when I dream, there's another woman there. That's who I've been seeing all these years, and I'm so sorry. It's not me. It's someone else. She's there all the time. Freddie, I don't want to dream anymore. Something's going to happen. I'm afraid. God, really that boring? Really, it's just, I'm giving all my crap here. Pour the wine.
Like, pour some more wine, please, darling. That'd be great.
Community theater all over again.
For a finish?
So we're doing a commercial. Music for a finish. Brought to you by...
There you go.
Marvelous music.
Are we having our middle commercial now?
This episode of Mind Reels Old Timey Radio Plays is brought to you by our amazing Patreon patrons. Becky, I'm not reading it off this page at all. Becky, Suzanne, Maria, Steve, and Anthony. Thank you guys so much for your support. Thank you.
There you go.
Thank you.
Wine, of course, by Peller Estates. You should really sponsor us. I'm just saying. And now,
Fruity.
back to Escape.
Back away. Really from Judy. Yo, Freddie took me to the doctor, and I tried to tell him about the dreams. And then he finished, and when I finished, he examined me, tested my heart and blood pressure. Then he said,
Susan, you're tired. That's what's the matter with you. You're tired.
So I was like, yo, I haven't done it. No.
I was getting excited.
Oh, God. Again. All right. But I haven't been doing anything to be tired. Really, I haven't.
You're overwrought. It could be a vitamin deficiency or a vitamin deficiency, either one. And any number of little things. It's not serious. You're in good shape now. And all you need to do is get away for a few days.
Well, I feel all right. It's just that dream. The girl, the one who looks like me.
I want you to forget about that dream. It's only because you're tired that you had the dream in the first place. Now, I'm going to give you a sedative to take just before going to bed. A few nights good sleep, you'll be fit as a fiddle.
I don't want to dream anymore. That's all.
Well, I don't need it.
I don't need to address that. You're overwrought.
Somber bridge.
I'm just a bridge.
Your bridge.
Yeah.
He patted me on the arm, smiling. Freddie smiled, and I took the little box of sedative pills home with me. I couldn't tell them. I couldn't make them understand. It wasn't just a dream. It was something that was happening, really happening. And that night, I decided that I wouldn't sleep. I'd stay awake, and if I was awake, I couldn't dream. After Freddie was asleep, I got up and went to the living room. I got a new library book and began to read. It was 11 o'clock then. Oh! Gong! I mustn't! I almost did! I wish we had something to make me stay awake. This is silly. I'm a grown woman. Why should I behave like a child? But I'm afraid. Who is she, that girl? It's not a dream, because it's not. I'm not going to sleep. I'm not. 3 o'clock. Wonder what time it gets late. That would. Wonder what time it gets late. It'll be easier when it's late. I'll read some more. Make some coffee. At 7 o'clock, I got back into bed and pretended to be still asleep when Freddie got up. I heard him making coffee. Then he came back in, kissed me, and left for the office. Somehow, I stayed awake the whole day. I tried to buy something at the drugstore to stop me from sleeping, but they wouldn't give it to me without a prescription. And then, Freddie called to say he had to entertain some out-of-town people that night, and after that, I had to lie down on the living room couch because I felt sick. It was 8 o'clock.
Tick-tock, tick-tock.
I won't. I am not going to sleep. I'm not going. I won't. No, but I don't feel well. I just got to lie down a little while, but I won't sleep. In a minute I'll feel all right. Then I can get up in a minute. In just a minute. Oh, I'll wake up in a minute.
Music to fall asleep by.
Do 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 do. There's that big hole again. There's there's that big hall again. And the staircase. I can see her looking up into the dark.
You didn't come last night.
I know.
I was waiting here. It didn't come down, though, the thing up there.
You couldn't have been here. You're only me in a dream. And when I don't dream, you're not here.
I'm always here. I have to see the things happen.
Things don't really happen in dreams. It's imagination.
No, it isn't. Look up there, in the dark. It's up there, waiting. Soon it'll start to come down.
How do you know?
It does, and we'll have to run.
But if we run, we can't see it. Perhaps if we didn't run and we saw it, we wouldn't be afraid anymore.
Oh, no.
Listen. Ominous sound. Yeah.
Nailed it.
So ominous.
It's gonna come down. I know it is.
We won't run. We'll wait for it.
I can't. I'm afraid.
You're me. I'm not afraid now. You can't be.
Look!
The darkness at the top of the stairs seemed to move, take shape, and I heard her screaming. I saw myself screaming, but it wasn't my voice. It was the girl I stood next to. And slowly, painfully, she turned away from the stairs and tried to run. It was like a slow-motion picture. Her legs moved, but she stayed in the same place. And the darkness started to come toward us. I swirled down the stairs, and there was a figure in it, and a face. But the mouth in the face wasn't a mouth at all. It had no form. And the face changed and grew bigger, came closer, around in an awful blackness, and I saw myself. Feel to a comet, then scream trail along. We were standing in a narrow stone passageway. I love it. Passageway, Jay. Into the soul. And the other girl who wasn't me was holding a gun. We both were. And we looked behind us because around the corner, out of sight, it was following. I heard the telephone ring, and I couldn't understand how there could be a telephone in that place. I just didn't get it.
It's also like a modern telephone.
Totally.
It's like digital.
Tired. I can't run anymore.
We'll rest for a minute. Oh, I really wish someone would answer the telephone.
You do it!
It sounds like my telephone.
How can it be?
Because this is only a dream.
Right.
Yeah, jeez. And if I wake up, I'll answer it. It's on the table at the end of the couch. I can wake up and answer it.
No, you can't. I won't let you. I'm not going to stay here alone.
I've got to wake up.
You can't now. Oh, listen.
Oh, okay.
We gotta run again!
Then in the background, I felt the cold horror behind us, and I ran, following the twisted passageway, and I knew the telephone. Thank you. I lost my mojo. No, but it was really good. And I knew that the telephone had been my last chance. My last chance to wake up. And I hadn't. I couldn't.
There's a light ahead.
Oh, it won't dare to follow us into the light. Are you tired?
Are you?
No. Not really. It's funny how we seem to almost float, right? I'm not tired at all. I don't think we need the guns now. I'm going to throw mine away.
I'm not.
I'm afraid of guns.
I used to be. I'm not anymore.
Wait a minute. Those two men. You see in the entrance?
Yes.
I wonder why they're there. Maybe they'll try to stop us from getting out.
I've got the gun.
Oh, I shouldn't have thrown mine away.
Oh, instant regret.
Every time. Don't throw away the gun, Susan. Don't throw it away. Always doesn't work out well.
Could have used the second gun. It's fine.
Stupid Susan again.
One gun.
Dummy Susan face.
It'll be all right, Susan. Come on.
Sue, you got the better. Okay.
After a beat.
It's Freddie and Dr. Peters.
I know.
Freddie, it's me. It's Susan.
Stay where you are, Susan. Listen, don't come any closer.
But it's following us. We've got to get out.
You'll have to go back.
No.
I don't know what to tell you.
No, I won't. No.
Go back, Susan. Go back into the passage.
No.
What?
No.
You can't come out anymore, Susan.
But I must.
Let me talk to them, Susan.
Okay.
You let me talk to them.
Okay.
I'll take care of it. You'll see.
All right, fine.
Jesus.
Uneasy accentary.
Excellent.
Here's a lazy accent.
I'm not sure. Well, I mean, the accent was uneasy, not your playing.
Right. I'm not sure. No, that was excellent. Well done.
I saw her walk. Excuse me. I saw her walk slowly to the entrance, to where it was light and there was sun and there was sunshine. And the three of them talked very quietly. I didn't really hear what they were saying, but I knew it was about me.
Watermelon.
And ever so faintly, I heard the sound of the thing that was waiting somewhere in the blackness of the passage. Pew, pew. She was pointing at me, and Freddie was laughing. And it made me angry. So angry that I forgot to be afraid. I ran over to them, and as I did so, they blocked the entrance, linking their arms to keep me back.
She told us all about you, Susan. It's taken a long time to find you out.
Stop it! There's no such person. She's me. She's Susan. This is only a dream. I can wake up whenever I want. Stop it! Stop it! It's true. Ask her. Ask her. She'll tell you.
My dear Susan, how can we ask her if you say she doesn't exist? You're tired, overwrought.
Oh, I'm not. You mustn't say that. It isn't true. Please, let me out. I'm cold. I'm afraid.
You've kept her down here all her life. Now because... Oh.
Like one of your other town friends.
Is there another version of you down here?
Let me look.
Now, because you're afraid and cold, you expect us to let you out and make her go back inside.
Freddie, it's me. I'm your wife. Freddie.
Well, I've always been fair, and I want to be fair this time. Yes, we have to be fair. Sue, what do you think? Should we let her out?
Why, no.
Oh.
She'll only wake up and leave me. Here. I want to wake up this time. Let her stay. You're... Nailed it.
Totally.
Goodbye.
You did nail it. No, you did. Good. You know what? You just say all the words.
No.
You're damn good.
No, I'm learning. I'm learning from you.
Oh, no. Don't do that.
Oh, no.
No. I'm just going to hide behind this paper now. Right. So you're all crazy. She's not Susan. I am. She's nobody. She's in the dream. Stop it, please.
We have to be fair. We really do. If you only weren't so tired, so overwrought, I suggest we take a vote. Yes, that's eminently fair. A vote.
I think so, too.
Well, we'll vote yay or nay on the proposition. That's the way it's done at board meetings at my office. Yay or nay? We let her out? Yay. We don't let her out? Nay.
Nay!
I see. Doctor, nay. And I cast my vote. Nay! The vote has been taken. Nay! And the vote has been taken and duly noted.
Dr. Peters is awesome.
Dr.
This
Peters.
is Fred. Dr. Peters is like right here, and Fred is up here.
Which one of them is gay?
Well, too much for this episode.
Well, I don't know. We've already covered a lot. Okay.
We change over time. We're not very consistent. All right.
Okay.
Okay.
You can't make me stay here. That's struggling helplessly.
Oh, fully.
Oh,
so good.
You can't make me stay here. I won't.
I think you better talk to her, Susan. Look, you're a woman. It's better that way. The doctor and I will wait for you outside.
All right. Don't be afraid. You don't have to be afraid now. No, it is me.
Yeah, it is.
That comes later.
My line stopped struggling.
Do you want to say that? We can go back.
Nope.
Okay.
Sorry.
I'll explain what happens. That later comes the afraidness when you have to go back to the passage when I wake up.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you can't wake up. Never. Ever. Okay? You're not alive. But I is. Look at this stuff. A lifetime.
I want to tell you something. When I wake up, I'm not going to be like you. I'll never dream again. You're going to stay here alone, just like the way you made me do it all your life. You can run and never be able to escape, but I shan't come here.
And I can't stand it.
Shan't. I shan't not pass. Totally.
Listen, it's waiting for you. Can you hear it?
No! Please don't leave me. Please, you can't leave. Please.
It won't get you if you keep running, but you mustn't ever stop.
I'm afraid. It's dark. I'm afraid. Oh, please, don't make me go back. I'm Susan. I've got to wake up. Please, I'm afraid. It's so dark. So dark. I have to run. The darkness. It's behind me. Freddie!
I think I'll wake up now.
The bridge on
The bridges.
gently out.
Susan, darling, are you all right, Susan? Well, Susan. I called you, but there was no answer. Miss Rarrett, are you all right? Feeling better? Well, you look better. So, you know what? I've arranged to take 5 days off from the office. We'll go up to the mountains. That's what the doctor ordered. How about it?
Oh, sounds wonderful, Freddie.
I figured it for you. Say, Suze.
Yes, darling.
Your voice. Well, it sounds funny.
My voice? Well, it's me. It's the only voice I've got.
But it, well, it doesn't sound like you. Are you sure you're...
Oh, silly. Why, how can it be me and not sound like me? No answer? Oh, you are silly. Give me a kiss.
Zeus. Whatever is the matter with your voice?
Bang.
Out.
That was pretty freaking sweet.
That was really good. I'm really tired now.